right, guys, welcome back to the Side Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Shin, joined as always by my co-host, Jay Lee.
Hey.
Our special guest, Lauren Lee. Wait, Lauren, oh, fuck. You know what happens sometimes? That happens where I'm like, what's your last name? In a moment.
Lauren Lee, LL.
Our special guest, Lauren Kim.
Hello.
And Sumin Han, the neighbor who pops in once in a while.
What's up?
Lauren, welcome back to the podcast. We had you on the music episode a few weeks ago.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I was a guest speaker. Guest speaker?
A guest. I'd say, yeah.
Were you lecturing?
It's not a college lecture.
TED Talk?
Yeah, I was a visiting lecturer for the roommates episode.
That's right. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
But with that said, we wanted to bring you on because you're actually moving to Canada soon, and we've been hanging out with you for about the last 2 years. And so it's like crazy to see you go. But during that time frame, a lot has happened, right? Like your brother got married, you have a sister-in-law now. Like, obviously, you've just been kind of hanging out at home, jobless, leeching off your parents, not doing shit with your time. So, we just wanted to kind of catch up with you and give you your own proper episode as a send-off of sorts.
Oh,
so with that said, Lauren, what you been up to lately?
Well, lately I've been going to the dentist a lot. Like I've been to the dentist 6 times in the past 3 weeks.
Why? What's going on?
Why?
Hi.
I've already gotten one wisdom tooth out, and I have to get another one out Monday.
Okay.
But these are my 5th and 6th wisdom teeth.
What?
Yes, I have 6. And then this
Wise
last one that
ass.
I'm getting out has a little tooth coming out of it.
Whoa.
So they're,
Mutant.
yeah, or like Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're evolving. Yeah, mutant.
Yeah.
Jaws.
So, they showed me a little photo of it, an X-ray. And it's literally like a tooth with like a teeny little tooth coming out the side.
Gross. Your teeth have teeth.
Yeah.
Your tooth has a wisdom tooth.
Tooth square.
Yeah. The tooth fairy is going to have a field day with this.
Yeah.
one.
When I was younger, I had 4 permanent teeth taken out because I have such a small ass mouth.
Same.
Yeah. And then also, and I can relate too because I also had like a snaggle tooth growing like in the middle, like of my front 2 teeth.
Oh, a lot of people had that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had 2 of those.
Not
like
me.
my canines were up.
This was an extra tooth, and they had to stop it from growing.
Yeah.
How do you stop it from growing?
They
put it on probation.
Yeah, they sewed something in there so that it would block the growth, and it just stayed
Oh, so
there.
it's still like there, I guess.
I could be remembering.
Wait, so when you
completely
do
wrong.
an X-ray of your mouth, there's just like a little tooth hanging out.
Yeah.
presumably
Stunted growth. Yeah.
Sue, didn't you get some dental work done as well?
I did, but mine was mostly just painful. I had a root canal done.
Oh no!
Ow. Jeez.
I also am doing like a crown, but they had to do. Is that what a root canal is? 신경치료?
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And you have to go
God.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it's for them to
Okay.
completely kill off the nerve.
Yeah.
Which is in the middle of your tooth, and they
Yeah,
gotta get.
owie.
Yeah.
It sounds so painful. Is it painful?
It's the machi is more
Yeah.
uncomfortable, and for a day you're just
Yeah.
like drinking and dribbling,
Yeah.
and
I don't know.
smiling like a psycho.
Maybe. I guess
you
that's
not
what
do
I was
machi?
doing. I did
What
the
is
first
that?
twice, 2 times.
Oh, local anesthesia.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were just gesturing.
Wow.
We were like
Quickly
gesturing.
got that one. Damn, bro.
Index,
I
middle,
like
and
how both of us, on the podcast, are gesturing.
Master of charades. Dude, teeth are fucked, man. Like,
Yeah.
I got adult braces. I mean, I don't know if anyone remembers this. Maybe Sue would. Yeah. I got braces when I was 26 or something.
Oof.
I used to have a pretty gnarly protrusion on this tooth. It was just
It was just for one.
yeah, just well. So I got it only on the top row of my teeth, and now my teeth are great. I love my smile, but yeah, getting adult braces at that time, I was just really insecure about it. And nowadays, I see people everywhere, adults everywhere with braces. Even Jaeyoung got braces for a 5-month stint a few months ago, and just got them off recently, but didn't really bother me at all. But I just remember, my teeth were a big source of insecurity, especially in college. I would try to smile like tight-lipped and shit. You know what I mean?
Like a closed mouth.
Kind of, yeah. Or like smirk, you know? Yeah, it did not help my case. And also, I remember getting my wisdom teeth pulled in college as well. And then my mom being like, while we're here, we might as well ask them to get braces on you. And I was like, please put braces on me. And then she was like, nah, it's too expensive. And then when I moved to Korea, I was like, fuck it, I make my own money. I'll
Wait,
just do
that's
it.
like the most like playing hard to get thing.
She's like, the timing's not right. We don't have the money. And I was like, what the fuck, Mom?
Like dangling braces right in front of you. My teeth have always been like a point of what?
You want to say point of contention, but that's not what you mean. That means people are arguing about your teeth.
A work in progress, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure,
yeah. So my teeth have always been really weak, and it's like a genetic thing. Even my brother and my dad's teeth aren't like amazing. We've all had. My dad didn't have braces, but my brother and I have, and I had it for 3 years.
Wow.
Which was
Got you.
long.
You get them
I feel
young,
like I need
though?
to get
Like,
them.
I did 9 to 11th grade.
I think I had
Yeah.
mine from like 5th grade to 10th grade.
what the fuck?
Ooh, that's
People do it for that
5
long?
years.
It was like at least all of junior high and then a couple years of high school.
I also think when you're younger, you're not doing like your rubber bands responsibly.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like fucking around but when you're an adult, it's like your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're not extending it further than you want to.
That's true. I feel like dentists really need to like give kids like a talking to when they put braces on them of just like show them like this
Yeah.
could be you and like it's a fucking Ryan Reynolds, or this and it's like Steve Buscemi and it's just like gnarly ass
Steve
teeth.
Buscemi. Sorry.
Do you want to be the Bush or do you want to be Ryan Reynolds?
What's wrong with Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
Well, he's got pretty gnarly ass teeth. I'll say
I've
that.
never noticed this. I think his eyes always kind of distract me.
I'm normally trying to look away from his eyes because they freak the fucking
look-
shit out of me. And then look at his teeth. I'm like, oh no.
Everything's unruly. I actually had braces in middle school, and then they were so annoying that I didn't finish them. I asked them to take it off before they were
What a
done. So now
brat.
I kind of
What a
Yeah.
fucking on brand thing for Suhan to do. That is so funny.
I don't like this.
yeah, I'm like, please take these off. I cannot do them
braces?
anymore. Dude, but like literally my mouth was full of metal for
That's
like
what braces are.
braces
You can't say literally my mouth is full of metal. Everyone does that.
Right, to be fair, they didn't want to like take out teeth. So instead, because I just really had like narrow jaws or something. So they put this like contraption in, and it was like on the roof of my mouth and also like on the bottom part. And I had to like take a little thing and like screw it. It was basically like
Yeesh.
widening
Yeah,
my
yeah,
dude. It was
Oh.
it was trust me. There was like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like wires like
Yeah.
going. It was a metal
Yeah. No,
rod
I-
actually.
sure.
So I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
this is
that
like
sounds pretty bad.
It was really bad, and
Yeah.
I was like, take it out. I don't care. I want to just like live the way I look. And now I'm like, I technically
look
need to
fine.
get.
Yeah.
I think they're fine, but the alignment, because that was like an alignment thing, and I didn't finish it, so
I see.
like it's off, and I know I have to get like adult braces.
Yeah, my teeth are kind of misaligned from the middle too.
Mine are misaligned
Yeah.
too.
But it's not as
Because I
bad as
didn't
like
do-
Tom Cruise.
I didn't do like retainers.
Like Tom Cruise's teeth are like there's like one
How
right,
do you
right in the
know?
middle. I feel like someone brought it up once and we like spent like an hour looking at photos and laughing at it.
Of TC?
Fucking Tom Cruise's teeth. Okay, I'm so sorry, Steve Buscemi. I should not have called you out. It's really Tom Cruise who had the gnarliest teeth. If you ever seen the movie The
Whoa.
I
Outsiders, right?
am gonna check
He's
this
like,
out right now.
Outsiders?
was it The Outsiders or let me see?
Wasn't that Rob Lowe? Or was he in it too?
He was in it. So this is Tom Cruise in the Outsiders. He has a very small role in it.
Whoa.
So look at those teeth. They look like fake bad, right? But those were his teeth.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he had work.
Oh,
done.
dude, did he have work? And then let's do
I feel
Tom
like
Cruise.
everyone who's a Scientologist has gotten work done.
Oh, that's absolutely true. But if you look
part
at his
of the
teeth now,
program.
it's like, dude, look at this
Yeah.
photo, bro.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Whoa, I didn't realize.
Yeah, but anyway, don't mean to call him
Yeah.
out. I'm not trying to bully TC. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
powerful man, but
Yeah, watch out.
you know what's funny? My dentist growing up, I actually did have braces when I was really young too, right? But they didn't work because my dentist was my father's former brother-in-law. So it was really complicated, and this guy just did not give a shit about me as a client because my dad
That's
obviously hit him
Yeah.
up.
Scary.
Yeah, had obviously hit him up to like get a good deal or something. So I remember even we like did it. They were like straight looking. And then he was like, you don't even need a retainer. It's fine. I was like, cool. And then obviously my teeth, like 3 years later, were just like Tom Cruise's teeth in The Outsiders, dude, like so fucked up. And my dad couldn't like go back to the dentist. My mom, I remember she'd be like, Harry, you got to go back and yell at Dr. Sohn. And my dad's like, whatever. He's divorced my fucking, whatever. Like, whatever. My uncle's wife's sister's husband. That's what it was.
That's the thing. Like, parents always want you to go to like acquaintances like thing. But yeah, I had a bad experience because my previous dentist was this dude who my parents know, but he's like notoriously like anxious. So while my mouth is open, I'm lying down. He's just always like kind of like poking around and he's like, 이거 어떻게 하지? And he's just literally like whispering to himself and like wondering aloud. And then I'm like, my mouth is open, bro. Like
and
just
my ears are open and I can hear you. What
and then
the
he'll always
fuck?
go like, and then it's like. It made me feel so anxious that I've like developed like an anxiety about the dentist. So
Yeah, totally.
And that's already a thing.
exactly.
For most people.
Yeah. So I feel like this heading into the root canal, I was like so nervous. But thankfully I really like my new dentist. And it's all women there, which I really like.
Oh, that's good. I will say I had to switch dentists in between, but it's because I went to one like that was a friend's recommendation. And I started getting the root canal, like 치료 and then treatment. And then after the second one, it still hurt. And I was like, shouldn't it be dead at this point? Like, there should be no pain.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to get a second opinion, which made me think a lot about like doctors and stuff, right? But I'm like, my dad's like, why don't you try getting a second opinion? I have a friend who's been doing this for a long time. So like I go, and he also, of course, he gives me like a sick discount because he's like my friend, my dad's like, childhood buddy or whatever. And then he takes a look and he's like, I don't know whether he's right or not, but he was like, she didn't do like
a good job.
Because but it's also because I have a really weird teeth apparently. So I have really like long roots. My teeth are very long and the root is like slightly bent at the tip. There's like a little hook. So like the nerve goes all the way to like the tip of the tooth, right? So he was like, yeah, you gotta like shove this thing in there to kill it all the way to the top. But then there's this like little hook. So you have to be really careful about doing it. So he kept like taking x-rays and then like doing it again. And so it was like actually a much more like thorough process than what I had been the other place, like he was kind of like, what do I do? Like, you go to Kazi. It's the same way. But for me, it was like, this was like not as simple as what that other chick was doing, which was like, and then she's like, okay, you're done.
But that's what dentists will do, right? They'll be like, well, I mean, I'll just do what I know how to do really well, which is the regular procedure, charge you the money,
right?
And then fuck you.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Gotta love dentists, man.
So I'm like, it's gross. Everyone, make sure that you're maybe getting a second opinion if you do anything serious.
Yeah, that's true.
I love how we've talked about teeth for 5 minutes.
Sorry.
This is
That's
fantastic.
because that's what I've been up
That's
to.
really front of mind for you, huh?
Definitely.
So that's all you've been doing.
Well, not really. I've been doing Pilates.
Oh. By yourself or with?
No, I do it with friends.
Mm-hmm. You have friends?
Yeah. Wow. I feel like you ask me this every time. It's a played out joke.
Well, I didn't write it. ChatGPT wrote that joke.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to get all like my medical shit done before I go.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So why don't you tell listeners about like where you're going and why?
Oh yeah. So I'm going to Toronto in like a month.
Nice. You're not just going.
Oh yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah, you're moving.
Yeah. I'm going to attend a program there in marketing and management. Ooh. And yeah.
You said that like you were trying to summon the information from your brain in real time. You're like, I'm going there to study. Starts with an M.
I struggle with talking about myself like in that way. You know what I mean?
In the way that you'd have to in interviews or for a job?
No, but for intervieus, you turn it on, right? Like you enter like a different zone of your personality. Whereas
You become Lauren Lee.
At Lauren Lee. But yeah, I'm moving to Toronto in a month and I just landed my apartment. Ooh. I'm living with 2 roommates, which would be fun.
Nice.
But I have the room with the bathroom.
Nice. The master.
Yeah, and then
ideal.
the place is only 900 USD for an entire condo in the middle of downtown.
For your bedroom, you mean,
excuse
or
me?
for the
So-
3-bedroom?
Entire condo or your room?
My room.
Okay, I was
Okay,
gonna
wait,
say
still,
that.
but
yeah,
still,
that's
you're-
still really
so
good,
the
yeah.
condo has like a gym, pool, spa.
Damn.
It's on
900
the
Canadian or 900 USD?
900 USD equivalent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it made like 1,000 Canadian.
Like 1,100, yeah.
I see. That's a
CAD.
really good deal.
That is a really good deal.
Yeah.
And they're really nice. And
How'd you
Well, I
find
mean,
them?
they're
Friends of
Canadian,
friends.
yeah.
Okay.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're really nice.
I feel like every interaction I've had with like a Canadian person so far has been very pleasant. I mean, who knows if that's just like external pleasantries, but it's better than like what I would experience in Boston.
Yeah, for sure. Boston got all like the Irish people who are like angry, and then Canada got all like the French people who are just pussies. So of course they all morphed into nice people. Like you know how French people are just rude as fuck, right? That's what they're known for, Parisians. But then when they came over to like this hemisphere, you know, this continent, then they were just like,
We're not there.
yeah, a boot. Yeah, I know. We're actually in South Korea, but well, thanks for ruining. Lauren.
Sorry.
Anyway, that joke wasn't going anywhere.
Yes. But just a bunch of stereotypes.
No. So
Generally.
seriously, I typed into ChatGPT to like write jokes about Canada and all this stuff, and the bits it came up with were just it's cold, they're too polite.
Yeah,
Tim
yeah, yeah.
Hortons, like the worst jokes you could imagine.
No,
So.
I was listening to a podcast episode last week of Justin Long's podcast. Have you guys listened
Yeah,
to
Life
that?
is Short. I heard
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't listened yet. Yeah.
I actually really like it because he has like a really pleasant voice and demeanor.
Yes, he does.
But Seth Rogen was on it, and they were talking about how Canada is like known for comedy or like comedians.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of.
what I associate.
Well, Lorne
Canada
Michaels
with.
came out of there, yeah.
right, and like
And
Marty
music.
Short.
Yeah,
Martin
Martin
Short.
Short.
Marty, you guys are
Will Ferrell is Canadian.
I tried to pass.
Will Ferrell
Yeah, Will
is
Ferrell's
Canadian?
Canadian.
Are you
yeah.
sure about that? He was born and raised in Irvine, California. Shout out. Not my hometown, but pretty close.
Sorry, let me try that one more time. Ryan Gosling is Canadian.
Will Ferrell,
Okay, that
yeah.
makes
Ryan
sense. I'm like,
Reynolds is
Will Ferrell's-
Canadian.
Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds,
Will Arnett.
Dan
Yes.
Aykroyd,
Seth Rogen and all his buddies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch
Jay
of the Freaks and
Baruchel.
Geeks
Michael
people.
Cera,
Yeah.
Michael
Keanu
Cera.
Reeves, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, William
Oh,
Shatner,
wow.
Yeah.
Neil Young. Wow, we're really doing the famous Canadian
Sorry.
segment. We're blowing through
whenever-
this segment so
But
fast.
I'll realize like the podcasts that the episodes that I'll re-listen to are usually like Canadian comedians.
Really?
Like I re-listen to the episode of Michael Cera on Justin Long's podcast a lot because they have such a like
A funny
pleasant
banter,
dynamic.
yeah.
So that's why.
Is that why you're going
I
to
love
Toronto?
that. I love that you're talking about another podcast on our podcast, Lauren.
I think I was just thinking about Canada and like I guess like the vibes of people that I like, and they
Yeah.
usually tend to be like pleasant.
Well, have you
and,
been to
like-
Canada before?
Yeah, I've been like 4 times.
As like an adult, or
As an adult, yeah,
Nice.
because my friend used to live there, and I would visit her a lot.
is she still there right now?
No, she just moved to Vancouver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Vancouver.
Yeah.
That's far. Well, is
Yeah, it's
Toronto
on the other
nearby?
side.
No,
It's
no,
on the
no,
other
no.
side,
Yeah, it's
right?
like
Coast,
Seattle,
East
New
Coast.
York.
exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
But she has a place in Toronto, so she comes every few months. Yeah.
And she wouldn't let you just crash at her place for free.
Her place
I'm
is a
kidding. Her place is a dump. I would never
her
see
place
her
is like a
place.
2-bedroom which she rents out.
Oh, okay, got
Yeah.
it. Nice.
So
then, okay, you're going for marketing and management.
Yeah.
Is there like a sort of end game? Like, did you want to advance your career in some way and felt like you needed the skills?
I feel like these past 3 years in Korea have been sort of like a exploratory phase of like different types of jobs I've always been interested in. I used to work in advertising when I was in Boston, which was I think matched me well. I think I was decent at it, and it was like kind of related to my major, which was film and media studies.
Oh shit, you did film.
Yeah. But then I think there was always a part of me that wanted to work closer to film. But then after kind of like trying up a few things here and there in Korea, I realized like I don't want that to be my job. I kind of want to go back to like the advertising marketing side because I feel like that's enough overlap for me with like film and media.
In terms with regards to your undergraduate degree, your work experience, and
Exactly.
then it feeds into it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like I feel like that's the right amount of like what I want my interests to overlap with like my work. Because like I want that separation. I don't want to be like in the thick of it all the time. Of
So
like
well, let's imagine then,
like
like
film.
in your head, are you going to stay in Toronto when you graduate? Try
I don't
to work
know.
out there.
I'm honestly trying not to like get too pigeonhole.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
You're young.
Because
You
like
should just
also like
enjoy it.
Canada
Yeah.
is big.
It's the second largest country by total area in the world.
And what's the
world.
what's the largest country?
Russia.
Wow.
And this includes water.
Oh,
And that
the
is just
lakes.
one of many
Yeah.
Canada facts that we're going to drop during this episode.
However, Antarctica is bigger than Canada, smaller than Russia, but it doesn't count because it's not a country.
What is it classified as? A territory?
It is a continent.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, you studied film and media. Why would you know that?
Sorry, what were you talking about? Cut you off with a very stupid.
So
non-sequitur.
I think that's why I wanted to go towards more of like the marketing side.
Right.
I think it's more of a jumping off point than it is like, oh, I wanted to study it more.
Yeah.
It
Because
does,
you
like,
haven't had a single job for the last 3 years, as we established earlier in this episode.
a single
A
job.
single job,
Not-
just
yes,
wasting
not
your parents'
one.
hard-earned
Not
money.
one.
You got a dog, and they're like, you have to raise the dog with your own money, and you're like, shut up, mom and dad.
I
We
wanna
all
be a
know.
leech.
Yeah. I want to be a leech.
No, but yeah. So I think I just want to go more into that direction, like maybe work on like a brand side or something. But who knows? I'll figure it out when I
You
get
know what's
there.
crazy? Speaking of branding, Canada's branding has like totally changed, or my conception of Canada has entirely changed since we were kids, right? Because we all remember growing up in the States, not you, because you lived in Guam of all places, but for us,
I
growing up-
did?
What?
Didn't you live in Guam?
No, I lived here.
Oh, no. But you were born in Barbados.
No,
I
we
always-
weren't
No,
born there.
her citizenship is.
Citizenship is. Oof.
You
I'm
did
Lauren
not
Lee
do
from
your
Guam.
background research.
Lauren Lee is from Guam. Oh, but Lauren
Shout
Kim
out Lauren
is.
Lee, my cousin.
So you remember though when we were growing up, right? That Canada was just known to be America's hat. Like it was not a cool place. It was really derpy. I feel like it still kind of is because we think of it as like everyone's super apologetic and stuff. But we also know that amazing comedians come out of there. A lot of great music, a lot of great art comes out of there. So I don't know. I just feel like Canada's fucking hip. Like their skateboarders, for example, they send the best skateboarders to America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and a lot of their music is really good too.
Oh.
So I don't know, like
Drake's from Canada.
Oh,
Drake,
right.
Mac
Drake.
DeMarco, yeah, Arcade Fire. Like one of my good friends lived in Vancouver for 2 years, and she was just, she's kind of a hater. It's our friend Jeanette. She's kind of a hater, so she was like, I don't like this place. It's too cool. Like, everyone is cool guying me. And she's like a cool Asian girl, so she did not like the attention she got from these, like, you know,
Like
white
crunchy
hipsters. Yeah, very crunchy
granola.
hipsters. But for all appearances and stuff, like, they're all like really talented artists and really talented painters and stuff. But she just didn't fuck with them because they were just too cool, you know? Like,
Right,
if you're gonna cool guy someone, you gotta like take yourself down a peg a little
Right.
bit. You know?
I think something I struggled with when I was living in the US, which is probably what I envision about Canada, I guess, is that the US leads a lot with ego and a lot with like me, look at me.
Interesting.
Whereas like I feel like Canada, at least my perception of it and like the people I've talked to from there are like less or more under the radar about who they are and like but they're just who they are
Right.
rather than like yo like I'm this
Yeah, interesting.
which I really struggle with that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like something called Canadian TikTok, and it's just like they're like pointing, like, "Hey, look at this, hey, you know, follow down, please." Hey, you know.
Was that ChatGPT as well?
No, I wrote that.
No, but yeah.
Are you guys ready for another fun Canada fact?
Yes.
Did you know that basketball was invented in Canada?
Really?
Yeah, by a man named Dr. James Naismith.
Wait, do they have a league?
I
think that
probably
they play
do.
basketball
They had
differently.
Raptor.
No, the Raptors are in the National Basketball Association, which is in America, but they're located in Toronto.
Yeah.
And they
Oh.
used to have a basketball team in Vancouver called the Grizzlies, but they moved to Memphis
Right.
like 10 years ago
Whoa.
or
I
something
knew
like that.
that.
Vancouver to Memphis.
I know, it's pretty
Yeah.
odd.
Also, fun fact: Superman was invented by a Canadian. So there you go.
Oh, really?
Which is bizarre, right? Because he's
Yeah.
like so emblematic of like American
America.
iconography, and he's invented by a Canadian.
No way. Wait, like was he a comic artist, you mean?
I have no idea.
oh, I thought you were like knew about it.
Don't
I feel
know.
like somebody needs to fact check all the facts that are coming out of this episode.
Wait, so Jay actually brought this up before we started recording, but you guys remember when when Trump got elected, right?
Yeah.
How everyone's like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna burn my passport, move to Canada," and like maybe 3 people did.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I just wonder, like, you're the first like close friend of mine that's moved in Canada, aside from Jeanette when she lived there. But do you expect it to be radically different than Seoul or your time in America?
I expect it to be different from Seoul for sure, because I think my impression of like living in Seoul as an adult in the past 3 years have been like really mixed because of some experiences and whatnot. But in terms of like how different I think it'll be from the US, I don't really know because my only like opinion of the US has really been Boston.
Yeah.
Because I was only there.
Right. And Boston fucking sucks.
Yeah, it has its charm. It
has its charm when you're
overall,
older.
It's exactly.
When you're older,
exactly.
for sure, it's nice.
Like
yeah.
if you're like your like husband is a Harvard professor and then you work at like the Boston Public Library, like
honestly, like
amazing life.
My fiance's sister and brother-in-law have that life. Like they're both Harvard PhDs. Like he works at the hospital. She like teaches and stuff. Now she works for biomedical pharmacy, whatever.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
But,
yeah,
like,
and if you work in like the biomedical field, you're gonna make bank. And
yeah,
live
so
in,
like they
a
live
nice
like in the
townhouse.
nicest, cutest little house in
Yeah.
Newton. It's like the best public schools in the country.
Yes.
Just like fuck.
So I think like from when I was living in Boston, I would visit Toronto. It was so much more of like what I liked. It was more multicultural. There was better food, which is really important to me.
Right. Good, like diverse.
Diverse,
Yeah.
super diverse, and
Yeah.
it didn't feel like sectioned off diverse like Boston did. Like in Boston, like if you went to Cambridge, you would see Asians, but if you would like when I would like go to work, there were barely any Asians around when you got out of the subway. It was just like all these white boys in Patagonia vests,
Right,
and duck
Welcome
shoes.
to Patagoniaville.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing here, Asian?
Basically, yeah.
But then you're like wearing a Patagonia. I work next to you. I'm Asian.
So I think it's going to be different from that, but like I can only compare it to Boston. What I liked about Toronto when I visited there 4 times was that it didn't feel like too much of a surprise in any
Like
regard.
culture shock, you
Yeah,
mean. Yeah.
exactly. Like it felt like a city that I've grown up knowing, like in Seoul and like Boston, but it's just like a cool city.
Yeah.
In
It's like really clean.
yeah.
I feel like
heard.
it's like a Sims map or something. You
It
know?
felt like a starter, like
a
a starter
pack.
kit.
City
Yeah.
starter kit. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Like low crime, low homelessness.
Yeah.
And then later you moved to New York or San Francisco. I asked ChatGPT, I said, what are the best reasons to never move to Canada? Because we want you to stay. Okay. And this is what it said. As an AI language model, I strive to provide an objective and balanced view of things. Therefore, I cannot provide reasons for someone to never move to Canada because there are advantages and disadvantages to every country. However, I can mention some reasons why someone might choose not to move to Canada based on their personal preferences. Number 1, cold weather.
Oh yeah.
Canada is known for its long, cold winters.
Yeah.
Number 2, high cost of living. But you're saying your apartment's only 900.
It's I mean compared to the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
It's
3,
affordable.
language barriers, which not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Number 4, limited job opportunities,
Oof.
which we don't really know about.
We'll
but,
see.
With your fancy degree from what college you going to?
I'd rather not say.
Okay. I'm sure you're going to do fine. And number 5, cultural differences. But you just said that culturally you like it. So, wow, ChatGPT. Really.
Yeah, what
I
the
mean, you're from
fuck?
Guam, which is like a territory of the U.S.
Guys, I want to cut out that bloop, but now we have to keep it in.
No, we
I think
have
all
to
my
keep it.
bloops are going to be in
Yeah.
this episode, and I'm like
I
devastated.
want to like have the people hear you redoing each day, like with an earnestness of like trying to get it right this time.
Let me try that again.
No, yeah, but I think the winters. I mean, Boston also had brutal winters.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
like in my
Wind
head, I'm like,
chill.
how much worse can it be? But we'll see.
Yeah.
Korea's pretty cold
Yeah,
too in the winter.
exactly.
So I feel like you're
Also, quick question that Jay had asked earlier. What is the 6? Why do we call it the 6? You're cool. And
Is that Toronto or what?
I think that's
definitely
that's
Toronto.
Toronto. Maybe
Okay.
it's the zip code.
Oh, I think
They
you're
Yeah.
just
right.
have one number?
No,
for
the
a
zip code is like a mix of letters and numbers. So like it's like M4ZW2Y or something like that.
I love how there's no 6 in that.
Yeah.
For example.
Right, for example.
For example.
And Toronto's is what, like 666, 6666.
Wait, I wonder why.
I think it has to
This
do.
is the least factual
No,
podcast.
no. Because you know what it is? It's probably like why people would say, like, in the Bay, Well, people wouldn't call it like the 510 or the 415, but people do.
Yeah, I mean-
in rap songs, people have done that, I think.
Oh. The official area code for Toronto is 416.
Yeah.
416, so they call it
416.
the
And
six.
apparently there were 6 original cities of
Okay,
old Toronto.
That makes more sense.
Right,
The
right,
416 thing, that's pretty dumb. Yeah.
I thought it's because Drake only has 6
Call
good
him
songs.
out. Call Drake.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Drake.
Same.
I don't know why he's so popular.
Fuck.
I think he's
Yeah.
fine.
I think he's
But-
great, actually.
I love Drake.
He's terrific.
Drake.
In fact, like when it comes to like things I like about Canada, the only thing that comes to mind is that they produce Drake.
They produced Drake.
They birthed Drake.
Did you know that Keanu Reeves?
I said that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were just letting it go over
John
your
Wick
head.
4.
You were just so excited.
But yeah, Keanu is from
National
Oh,
treasure.
he's also
Yeah.
known to be like a very pleasant,
Yeah.
nice, kind human being.
Hell yeah.
So,
Defo.
yeah.
Are you guys ready for another Canada fact?
Do it.
Okay, Canada eats more donuts than any other
A
country in the
cat.
world.
Sorry.
What?
What? He's a
Canada
cat?
fact. Sorry.
Okay.
Is that a chat GPT?
Yeah.
That's a Lauren
Yeah,
Lee
so-
joke.
Canada fact would be a
A cat. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
cact.
Guys, no need to like talk
You were
about this
calling
anyway.
me out, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Canada eats more donuts than any other country in the world, which is crazy because when we think of donuts, we just think of like cops and The Simpsons. And I just feel like the new joke should be like, "Oh, you're Canadian, huh? Yeah, why don't you go eat a donut, eh?" You know,
It's like the Tim Hortons of it.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tim Hortons being a big joke. Never been to a Tim Hortons. though.
Neither have
So I
I.
don't know.
What
Like, do
is
they
it?
sell
Can I
It's
get
donuts?
a quick-
it's like a Dunkin' Donuts
Okay.
basically.
Ah.
It's just like coffee and munchkins.
I love that. I love that they were just like,
Donuts.
we don't have the imagination to come up with a clever name, so we're just gonna name it Tim Hortons.
Do they have berry tarts?
I don't know.
I heard that berry tarts are very Canadian. I didn't know what
Really?
they were until today. Yeah.
Dude, well, Jay and I, when we settled on this quote unquote topic, we were both like, learn some shit about Canada, bro. And so each of us
Berry
came
tarts.
prepared with our own
Some
I just made
facts.
a list of Canadian things.
right.
What's the next
Maple
cact
syrup?
on your list?
Cat.
The next cact for
Yeah.
me. Okay, I think this is fucking fascinating, dude.
Yeah.
So there's a city called Churchill, Canada, where it's customary and actually like preferred for residents to leave their cars unlocked. And this
Why?
is because Churchill, Canada has the most polar bears on the planet. In fact, this town
Oh.
has more polar bears than it has residents. And when I Googled it, literally like a week ago, people were murdered by a polar bear. Yeah. And I just thought that was so funny and didn't know that.
Wait, what does that have to do with leaving your cars unlocked?
So when you're being like approached by a polar bear or you see one and it looks at you, you can duck into someone's car. Yeah.
Anyone's car.
Anyone's car. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they even have
Or
something
home.
called like polar bear jail, where if a polar bear is like acting kind of aggravated or something, they just tranquilize it and put it in a cell for the rest of the year, and then they release it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, isn't that, I mean, it's adorable, but also like
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
to cohabitate with.
Yeah,
I mean,
polar
they're the
bears.
largest bear, right? Like
Yeah.
polar bears are fucking crazy.
Well, apparently in like old Korea, I don't know like which
also,
one
don't
it
know
is.
if they're the largest bear. We don't have a fact check.
Yeah. I just this podcast is full of lies.
No, in old Korea, it was either like Shilla, Koryo, one of those. People would live amongst Korean tigers,
Yeah,
and they
right.
would just like roam and like
hang out.
kill a family.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like chill out and like go back.
They'd be like, "Oh, that's just
Yeah.
Greg."
Yeah,
Greg
No,
was hungry.
for sure.
and apparently there are like these like tiger hunters that would like create like little armies, and they would prefer to be like these little short men so that they can hide and like get on
Scurry
top of them.
around
Nice.
and prance.
Koreans were historically
on them.
short to preserve our culture. It's part of our culture. So, fun fact: Kodiak bears are the largest bears in the world.
Okay.
They can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. I look how you're double checking my work. You're like, did he search the right thing? Okay.
Cool.
It's not a cool fact.
Sue. What are you contributing, Sue? What are you contributing?
I'm
I told you to
looking
look
for-
at. I was hanging out with Sue earlier briefly. I said, look up Canada facts, and she didn't come with shit, dude.
What do you
Excuse me.
associate with Canada?
Maple. I just literally said maple
Syrup?
syrup.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
a good answer.
Low hanging fruit, but
Oh, yeah. Low-hanging fruit.
Well, literally no one talked about maple syrup here, so I'm just
That's
saying.
You know
Yeah.
what? It's funny. I think you're the only person at this table who has had maple syrup in their system since like 9 years old.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you?
What are you saying that nobody here
No.
eats pancakes?
I don't, but
I mean, I
You have since you were 9.
Yeah, maybe like a few times.
What, pancake in general? I've had a pancake here or there.
yeah. And you had maple syrup on it.
Yeah.
Because pancakes kind of suck without maple
Yeah, I hate
syrup.
pancakes.
You know what is the secret
Yeah.
though? It's really the butter. The butter makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also maples. Also,
right.
I will say in LA, there's this coffee. One of my favorite coffee shops. Shout out to Document Coffee in K Town. Has a Document cold brew that's made with maple syrup, and it is one of the best
That sounds good.
sweeter cold brews that like most people that don't even like those kind of like latte drinks
No, for sure.
will like have one and be what's the word?
Converted.
Converted. Thank you.
I was gonna say happy.
Happy, joyous.
I do not need a fucking AI to fucking come up with words. You know what's that reminds me like I have a theory on this. When people go to Phil's and they're like, "This is amazing," or when people go to what's it called?
Document.
So when people go to Document, they're like, "This is amazing." Bro, all it is sugar. If you put sugar in your coffee, it's gonna taste fucking sick.
Yeah.
And you put cream in it, it's gonna taste even better.
You know what
I mean?
the secret to Phil's is that they use like heavy cream.
They use like condensed
heavy?
milk cream or something. Yeah.
for their so if you don't want to like clog your arteries, you
Yeah.
ask for
Yeah.
like regular ass milk or
Yeah,
palm
you can
fat.
say medium or just say like
Soy.
low. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the thingy that comes in the little capsules of a cream?
I think they call that
Tailor
creamer,
made?
right?
No, is that golf?
You're talking about like the
That
brand.
is-
Yeah, that is cool.
You know, like the creamer.
I do. I
What is
think
it
we just
called?
call them creamers.
like at diners.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just creamer.
Never mind. Because my
Yeah.
dad literally 해외 배송ed a whole box of those like creamers
Oh.
to keep in his office.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, 'cause he likes to put his
Yeah, and he likes the Italian sweet cream one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Those things taste
Bro,
good.
Like
you just
Coffee
unlocked like a
Mate.
core memory for me. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, my mom would like allow
Like
me to put the creamer in
McDonald's.
her coffee for her, and I would like do it, and she'd be like, drink it, and she'd be like, "It's perfect." And, like, it would make me fucking so happy, you know, so
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
happy. I'm like, yes, it's a perfect amount of creamer. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to maple syrup. Another questionable
Miss ya,
fact:
mom.
80% of all maple syrup comes from Canada.
Oh,
Wait, where's the other 20% from?
You're gonna have to ask ChatGPT.
Wait, can you? Can you?
I can ask. Yeah.
It's probably like fake maple syrup. I mean, the flag is a maple leaf, so I mean, it'd be
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
sad for us
Yeah.
to not.
I mean, I can
mention
confirm
maple.
or deny all these cacts when I get there. We can have like
Report
a.
back to us. Yeah,
Apparently, also
we'll have a follow-up episode.
Canada really loves mac and cheese. It's another interesting fact.
Nice.
You
Oh
know,
wow,
I'm not a
ChatGPT
fan-
is
I'm not a
fucking
fan of
laying
mac and
some
cheese.
knowledge.
Ooh, I disagree.
You're,
Why,
you're
what?
not a fan of.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Why would you disagree? Oh, you disagree.
You disagree with her disagree.
Disagree. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Wait, so you like mac
You
and
like
cheese?
mac and cheese?
That's what it is.
Dude, I think it's fair to say that Jay loves mac and cheese. I think most people love mac
Yeah.
and cheese.
Yeah.
But like, I think the only mac and cheese that I've been like, oh, okay, has been like the orange kind.
Like the
Kraft.
one,
Yeah,
yeah, Kraft.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that
Kraft.
shit's delicious.
Like that
It's
kind of stuff.
delicious.
I'm like, okay, with like a shit ton of. Am I allowed to swear on?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We might lose our
We'll just have to bleep
sponsors.
that
Yeah.
out. Bleep.
Like a shit ton of Tabasco.
Oh.
Then
Hell yeah.
like I'm
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah.
But like people would go to Quincy Market in Boston and get like those huge
You know what?
lobster
I know what you
mac
mean.
and cheese. And I was
I know
like,
what you mean.
gross.
It's because those are using like a mixture of cheddars. But like the
Right,
flavor
right.
you're going for, all you want is mild cheddar. That's all you want.
Oh,
is
you
that
don't
what
want
it
any
is?
blends. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Like shitty mac and cheese is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, shitty
But
mac
I
and cheese
like
is amazing.
all mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Just wanted
You
to
guys want to know what
clarify.
ChatGPT, our friend ChatGPT says? Okay, so while Canada is the largest producer of maple syrup, the United States is second largest, followed by Japan, South Korea,
What?
and then some
Whoa.
countries in Europe like France, Switzerland, Germany have their own, and then China has its own maple syrup production. So
Well,
we
there you
learned
go.
something.
Yeah.
There you go. Wait, Korea.
Has a small but growing maple syrup industry with producers using locally grown maple trees.
Yum.
Cute.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
look
try
for
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
local maple syrup.
Oh, well, here's another thing that's Canadian that we haven't brought up: hockey.
Oh yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Has anyone? Okay, I've literally never played hockey. Has anyone like even tried?
No.
I was obsessed with the trilogy The Mighty Ducks when I was a
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
My both my sisters and I were, and
Is that the one with the guy from American Pie?
No, I think Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez
Okay,
is
never
like one of the main characters. It has
It might have had like
Joshua Pacey from Dawson's Creek.
Joshua Jackson.
Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
Keenan Thompson was in it.
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a bunch of like.
He was in a lot
kind
of
of
those Disney
recognizable.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kenan
so
Thompson
we were
was?
obsessed with Mighty Ducks, and me and my little sister would play hockey in our garage with like rollerblades.
Oh, I think you
and,
told
like,
me
a
the
hockey
story.
stick
Yeah, and you would like basically like torture her.
I mean, I would win.
Get your shit together, bitch! You like slap her on
You'd
the
be
head,
like the enforcer.
like knock out her teeth. That's the game.
But that's and then like maybe some of my friends would play like outside of each other's houses.
Yeah.
Right,
and
right,
that's the
right.
extent of it.
When I think of like a cul-de-sac, I think of kids playing roller hockey.
Yeah.
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 But I never grew up in a
I
cul-de-sac.
think like Justin and Evan were in like ice hockey league. in
Oh, were
Korea.
they?
Yeah. Like it was just like little boys like going like
Yeah, awkwardly. Wait, like broadly speaking, did any of us play in like those kind of pee-wee leagues, whether it's like, you know, baseball or basketball or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Also, like
Little leagues.
I
is
played in
what
a
they call them.
basketball league, and I just realized that the coach like did not give a shit about me and my friend Kevin.
Just
Because-
you two?
Yeah, because like we were like the two Asian kids who like were way smaller than all the other other
Yeah.
like fourth graders, right? We were like definitely tiny,
Yeah.
and like we could not shoot the ball and make it ever. But we went to every game, and I would just stand there like
no.
petrified, you know, like yeah. And that's why I never like picked up basketball, unlike Jay, who's like really good, you know.
I'm not very good, but my nickname that one of my friend's dads, who was our coach, was Baby Shack.
Baby
Because I
Shack.
was also a tiny little
Oh, I
Asian
see, I
kid,
see, I
but
see.
he called me Baby Shack because I had some, fundamentals.
Yeah. No, I played with you. You're
Humble
fucking
brag.
good. Yeah.
I see.
my
But no
God.
one's ever I don't know, I can't even get into hockey, you know? Like watching it, I can't see where the puck is. It's like
Yeah.
It's
I,
too-
I'm,
yeah.
I think I've seen like a game on TV, but it's just always been like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's very
Or, like,
violent.
It's very
It's
violent.
hard
Yeah.
to watch,
That's
and
it.
I just like I get scared of like the blades. You know,
Yeah.
like
Oh my God.
I've seen. I mean, I have
Yeah.
seen like a horror clip of like someone slicing someone's neck
Oh,
as they
yeah.
fall,
What?
like with the. Oh yeah, that like actually happened.
The throat
Like,
side or
yeah.
the back side?
The throat side, but they survived. They were
my God,
alive.
my-
Okay, thanks for
My
telling
throat
us.
feels weird.
I hate
know.
that shit.
Yeah.
That makes
But
my throat feel
basically,
weird.
I will like never watch hockey because of that.
You know what's weird? It's like, you know how like the Mayans would throw a virgin into a volcano to appease the gods and shit?
my God.
Do you
Where
think,
is
like,
this going?
Well, do you think that Canadians just like watch hockey to get out all their collective aggression and anger?
be.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Because
yeah.
like, isn't it like an unspoken rule that you can like do anything
You can just like
to anyone?
clock
in it?
someone in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like
pretty
the
much.
point is like to
Yeah.
get into a fight. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you should go to a
maybe.
game.
Well, I
Just
heard,
me alone, like punch me.
I
yeah.
heard whether you like hockey or not, the games are incredibly fun.
Yeah.
I've never been, but
Yeah.
I'd love to.
You know what though?
It's kind of like
I'd be down to check it out. Yeah.
like gladiator shit, you know?
Yeah,
they're all
exactly.
like
It's
just like
not that crazy.
I feel like Korean hockey could be like a
Yeah.
nice like
Like
like easing into it. Yeah. That's more Japanese hockey.
Well, here's some like going down the list of Canadian things that I wrote down. Moose.
Me. Wait, why did I say me?
Well, moose is the plural of moose.
Yeah. Moose
Wait, but
is
doesn't
the
it feel like it should be
singular, and-
meese?
Because you think of
because
goose.
geese.
Goose,
Yeah.
geese, moose, meese.
Yeah.
Yes. You should write a letter.
English is hard.
Yeah.
Politeness.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Poutine.
poutine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, can
That's
I
a
just
Montreal thing, though.
It
very
is.
specifically.
But can I just say
Oh,
poutine
yeah.
is like not. I don't like the cheese they use. The cheese curds
Like
are gross.
curds, yeah.
But
Yeah.
But then when I talk
I like
to
the gravy,
Canadians,
though.
but Canadians are like,
Yeah,
that's
the
why we
gravy's
like
good.
it. Like the bite to the cheese is kind of the. I don't like it. Yeah.
Ooh.
I went to Montreal for a spring break trip, but not to party. I went as a fucking community service project.
Oh.
So this is funny. My best friend, we just turned 21. It was like it was March, right? It was my birthday month. I had just turned 21, and he was like, "Yo, let's go to fucking Montreal. This drinking limit's like actually 18, so we get like everyone's gonna be getting drunk." But it was a school trip. It was like through BU, and it was alternative spring break. We went there to like build houses and stuff. And when we went, the guy, like our leader, was like, "No, you can't drink. This is a school event," even though it was completely
Wait, but it's
legal.
college.
I know, dude. But it was fucking whack. And so, well, I mean, we did drink, but it was like when Elliot left, you know, we had to like run down to fucking GS25 or whatever equivalent there was, you know, and Yeah, anyway. And then we're trying to get some weed because at that time Canada had legalized it before the States. And so we were in a park and my friend just goes, weed?
He just called it
Weed? Yeah, he would just say the word weed when people would walk by as if it was under his breath.
Yeah.
And eventually some guy did stop. And then we exchanged numbers, but we never got to meet up with him because fucking Elliot was watching over us. And
Oh my God.
I swear to God, he was
an
Mormon.
asshole.
That's the only reason why he'd be such a fucking narc.
I feel like that's a classic story of Americans making a trip up to Canada to
Yeah.
drink because you
Yeah.
can go when you're 18.
Yeah, basically it's gonna go into my screenplay.
Yeah.
It's
like a
plot
super
of
bad.
I should have
That's-
Chat
Was
GPT write that
Bonnaroo in
script.
Canada?
I don't think.
Oh,
I have-
Bonnaroo was
I
not a
don't know.
Canadian.
Is that in? That's
Bonnaroo?
Lollapalooza.
Bonnaroo.
Isn't that in Tennessee?
Bonnaroo is a music festival. It's an American annual 4-day
Oh, it's
festival.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Manchester.
Oh, I thought it used to
Well,
be
now that
in
we're
Canada.
kind of bringing up random things, I asked ChatGPT, why do people dislike Gwyneth Paltrow? Because she's kind of in the
yeah,
news
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Oh, okay.
And this is what ChatGPT said. Her lifestyle brand, Goop. 2, her privileged upbringing. 3, controversial comments. She's basically said that water has feelings, which I don't think is controversial. That's awesome. Acting ability. Some people think she's a shitty actress. And number 5, she's been criticized for her personal lifestyle, including her fashion choices and hairstyles.
Oh, she also got kind of a bunch of shit recently because she was saying she's that eats a cup of bone broth for her meal.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, you
You bitch.
And she was like, I was just having some bone broth.
Yeah.
That's it. I feel like people give her way too hard of a time though.
Yeah, I mean, but deservedly so. She named her company Goop, and she was like, "Put a jade egg in your vagina. And
Oh, that's
you'll
true,
look
that's
like
true.
me or whatever."
Or then you put your vagina to the sun to
Yeah.
get vitamin D. or something.
although I saw a
sounds
documentary
nice,
of a guy.
though.
It's called what is it called?
Sounds warming.
Sunglassing
Yeah.
or something. And guys do it with their balls and their buttholes.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, I'm kind of down to try
So
it."
tan them?
No, it's
Oh,
it's to absorb, to absorb the
D.
rays. Yeah, I'm gonna look up butthole tanning and see what comes up.
Well, yeah, I mean they bleach assholes, right?
But she was
So-
Perineum tanning.
Chris Martin wrote the song "Fix You" about her,
Oh.
which makes her feel cooler.
Yeah, you know what? You know the original title of that song?
What?
It was Goop.
Wait,
was good, that was
what is Fix You about? I don't remember.
It was about. I
Can you
think
recite?
her-
Can you
When you
recite the
try your
lyrics
best.
very earnestly?
sure she-
when
Yeah.
you're trying.
say it like it's a
when you're
monologue.
When you try your best, but you
Oh,
don't succeed.
Yeah, when you get what you want,
But not what you
you
need.
need.
When you feel so tired,
You can't sleep. Stuck in reverse.
so he hated
Wait,
being
wait,
with her.
lights will guide you home
yeah.
and ignite your bones.
And I will try
to fix you.
Fix you.
Because she fucked up. She is fucked up.
No,
yeah.
it was about her dad passing.
Excuse
assholes.
me.
Hashtag sad.
Because
Hashtag
we
real.
obviously needed that fact check. This was about to
Okay,
devolve
new
into
Canada. A new Cact. Okay. You will probably weigh less in Canada because gravity is not uniform across the Earth's surface.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and different land masses have different gravitational pulls. So
How much
basically, not a lot.
like point
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to
1
detect it
kilograms?
without a very expensive machine. But
Right.
I think one thing to look forward to moving to Canada is that
Yeah.
you are gonna be a hot girl. You are gonna be smoking. You're gonna eat so much poutine and not even gain a single pound, or sorry, a kilo. They do kilos over there.
Kilo. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also happy to not be in the fucking what's it called imperial
Imperial.
system
Yes.
anymore.
Oh yeah.
That makes zero sense.
I mean,
It's a seamless transition from Korea
Yes,
to there,
exactly.
which is nice. Yeah.
The imperial system was ridiculous.
Who the
You know
fuck? What is a yard?
I think, yeah, with
Yeah.
a yard is like 3.2 feet or something.
with measurements like
What is
that.
a feet?
I
What is a
think-
foot?
What?
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Mies.
But I
What's
think
an inch?
for weight, I can argue that pounds are more accurate because it's a higher number.
But there's decimal
So,
points.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: saying that you weigh like 130 pounds doesn't sound as sexy as saying like 60 kilos or whatever.
That
right?
is the
So
truth. Yeah, that is.
I think that's why Koreans like saying kilos. It's just a lower
Yeah.
number. You know?
And, you know, I like saying it now, too.
Yeah.
What, kilos?
Yeah.
But you know what I don't like? I don't like the Celsius and Fahrenheit conversion. That's what I don't like.
That's
Isn't the
really
conversion
hard for
equation
me.
like
It's like 5/8.
Kelvin
Dude, it's like
divided by 100?
multiply by 5/8 and then add 32.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like, fuck you, dude. No, I'm not going to do that shit.
But Celsius makes way more sense.
It
Yeah.
does. I mean, it does because absolute, zero.
Yeah.
means-
Yeah.
I know.
Freezing,
I know.
yeah.
But-
Everything about the imperial system doesn't make sense. Like
but-
ounces?
Yeah.
What?
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Cups?
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was the.
Well,
This is great. We've really jumped around this episode.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with cups? Are you supposed to drink them or use it as a drink them? Hey!
Good impression.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's 3 years in the making.
You know what? I will conclude on this. I then asked ChatGPT to write jokes about you moved in Canada.
Okay.
So I asked ChatGPT to do a joke about a Korean girl studying in Canada in the style of Bill Burr. And
Bill Burr? I
this
like
is what
him.
it came up with, okay? So I heard about this Korean girl who's studying in Canada, and you know what? Good for her. But I gotta say, I don't envy her position. I mean, imagine being a foreigner in a new country, trying to adapt to a whole new culture and a way of life. And on top of that, you gotta deal with Canadian stereotypes, like being overly polite and saying A all the time, which is how you know a fucking chat wrote this joke. But you know what really gets me? The weather. I mean, this poor girl probably thought she was escaping the cold by leaving Korea. But nope, Canada's like, oh, you want cold? We got you cold right here. And she's probably thinking, why the hell did I sign up for this? Meanwhile, all the Canadians are like, oh, it's not that bad. Just put on a token some mittens, eh? Anyway, I hope the Korean girl's doing okay up there in Canada. Maybe she'll find a nice Canadian guy to keep her warm, or maybe she'll just say screw this and move back to Korea. Either way, I wish her the best.
Oh, thanks, ChatGPT.
No, Bill Burr.
Oh, Bill
Bill
Burr.
Burr.
Bill Burr.
I wanted to find like a Bill Burr voice auto generator to like
Yeah.
read the
Yeah,
joke
yeah,
out
yeah,
loud.
yeah.
But anyway,
That was decent.
Yeah.
it's decent. I did throw in the A joke though because the way he wrote it was not good. So I had to make it a little funnier.
A little
It was missing.
Aaron
It was
sauce.
missing. Yeah.
A little spice, if you will.
Lauren, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of The Side Dish.
No problem.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Have you been listening to the podcast?
Yeah.
No, you've been listening to Life is Short with Justin Long.
Oh, I love that podcast.
Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. Please like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at _The Side Dish, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Bon voyage, Lauren.
Thank you. Thank you.